Hey, I'm Tom.
And I'm Taryn.
Welcome to episode 118 of Bird Squawk.
Right, well, there's not a whole lot going on. Welcome back to the channel as always. 2 new subscribers. If you're those 2 new subscribers,
Thank you.
what's up? Once again, the views are higher than our subscriber count. So there's people out there that are watching our videos that aren't subscribed. So if you guys like what you're seeing, once again, hit the subscribe button as we get closer and closer to the season. Obviously, we'll have, if you're new, we got recaps of the games, different things each week, and sometimes there's extra videos like that Devontae video. That video did well, so I'm excited to see the possibilities of those in the future, maybe at the games. But yeah, there's not a whole lot talking. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on. The biggest thing surrounding an Eagles player this week is that guy running for that track, and he did that hurdles, and he ran like the third fastest. We never really touched on this guy. This was a very random signing. I mean,
Hasn't played football in 6 years.
yeah, from Oregon, hasn't played football, never played professional football. It's a very Eagles signing, a track star. I mean, the guy's fast. Obviously, he ran the third fastest all-time world hurdle record. Can he catch the football, though?
I was just going to say that. Hopefully he can catch a football. I think the plans are use him as like a kick return.
I was about to say, he's probably not even going to get on the field with the way
if he makes the squad,
Yeah.
Who knows? A lot of talk about Dillard this week.
Dude,
people
it
have
comes
watched the tape,
every year. It
and-
comes up with
and
Dillard.
they've said that he stank.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
I feel like when he filled in on that left side for Peters, I mean, he did well.
He's
I don't
been
know.
the biggest mystery since the day they drafted him. First round, like they really like him. Next draft comes around, looking to be traded. How many drafts? Always around the draft, it comes up, something happens with Dillard. And now I said last year they should trade him because they've addressed positions. They've addressed that position with other people. Like, Dillard's not going to play again. He's just a depth guy if you need to get there, which hopefully you don't have to. But
I feel like if he can't get there with Stoutland as the coach, I mean, he ain't going to get there.
yeah, I
right?
mean,
because
if
that
Stalin,
dude turned Mailata
Yeah.
into an all-pro.
exactly,
I mean, come on.
exactly.
I mean-
One of the best to do it at coaching O linemen. Exactly.
Yes.
If you can turn
Yeah.
a rugby guy that's never played professional football into a guy that just made a massive contract last year, an all-pro, standout season last year, then yeah, you're probably something's not right. But once again, you can circle that as a mix-hap in that past that just is like here. He's just here.
I mean, it's that fun time of the season, preseason here. Who's going to make the roster? Who do we want to see go? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, I would keep Dillard and send Rager packing. I mean,
We have-
Rager, we have this same thing every
He's
time.
the thing is, the wide receivers we went through it last year. You got AJ, you got Dante, you got Quez, you got that Zach Pascal. That's 4.
Really, it's going to come down to Hightower or Rager, right?
J-Jaw's a tight end.
How
now.
many guys they going to carry? Because J-Jaw has moved to tight end, and I expect a stellar career.
Rager's
to
gonna
develop at tight end.
He's gonna make it and be because they're probably practice squad Hightower again because that's where he's just one of those guys that like Bryce Treggs and all those guys.
The thing that saved this kid is his draft status. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because any other place on this team, they'd have cut Chase with him already. But is what it is. Still looking at that schedule, getting excited. Thinking about maybe a road trip game this year. We're looking at Washington, going down to Washington to that pit, of a stadium.
Yeah.
But that seems to be like early in the season, good time, good weather. And the Eagles take over that stadium usually.
Yeah,
So,
it would be a nice takeover. Go down there and visit.
kind of like since I went to Charlotte last year, I kind of got the bug now to go to one.
I know
road trip
we've been
game,
talking about
you know?
that for a couple years now, like getting out there. At the start of last year with Wentz still in Indy, we were
Yeah, that
debating
one-
going out to Indy
that one
because
was
of
close,
but
yeah.
that never. Well, obviously everything happened with that, and we never got to that. But yeah, trying to get more to road games. I mean, it looks electric every time at these road games.
Oh, yeah.
And some of these sometimes it's like it happens and then we're like, well, we could have probably done that, and then it passed. So trying to do that'll bring more content as well, expand a little bit, a lot of fun. But I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about. It's the random dull season of this where we're at, and the excitement is just growing each week as we get closer and closer.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at these OTAs, and it's like, man, everybody's saying the right thing about everybody.
I know.
But we don't win games. You're not winning the Super Bowl in June.
I know. This is the thing. It's always this time of year when the writers that can get into practices, like the 10 of them, they all like leave notes about like, oh, so and so like is like Jalen's like 8 of 9, hit a nice deep ball down the sideline, or like so and so a big deep catch, or so and so intercepts whoever, and it's like, maybe like this is the main thing. There's always these guys, and not to pick on Rager, but he had a great camp last year. Like, remember
that one?
Yeah, exactly.
Catch,
the one-handed catch.
The one-handed catch over the Patriots.
Slay. Yeah, he had 2. Yeah, he had the one at the joint practice, and then he had one over Slay. So we were all like, oh my goodness, this
will be the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Takes off,
and nothing happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
I saw Trout picked us to win the Super Bowl.
I would hope so. He did though.
Super fan Mike Trout.
It's not crazy this year. I mean, it is crazy this year to like
we're way
predict
over the
that.
Top. We're way over the top this year.
It's a lot less. Like if last year he would have said that, it would have been like, all right.
Last year we kept talking to each other. Keep the thing.
No,
down,
I know that's out the
it
window
down.
now after the off season. I'm still trying to, but
how
the
we won
expectations
this off season,
the expectations are a lot higher than we are last year, and as we continue to get closer, man. I mean, like you said, the schedule. It's there for the taking. They're really
in Detroit, man, and then we come home for that Monday nighter. I mean, I cannot wait to see AJ Green in that midnight green, man. AJ Brown. I'm sorry, AJ Green. That's somebody else. But AJ Brown in that midnight green. Oh my God.
I said it, but not that long ago. I don't think they're gonna do it. They're gonna probably wear midnight green. But can you imagine that opening night? They go the black with the new black helmet. We haven't seen.
That's gonna be.
We haven't seen what that looks like yet. They haven't announced that. But
that's gonna be.
I would assume in the next couple weeks. Not the next couple weeks, but I think that will be a season release to see how that looks.
Yeah, they're gonna keep that one hidden, I think, and spring that on us when we least expect.
Well, usually I was pretty good at predicting. Last year I was way off with everything. I thought 3 weeks in a row it's black. They're wearing black this week. Then they never wore it. So I mean, There's a weird how you can only wear it 3 times, but. They're going to try because the Kelly Green's next year. Black isn't guaranteed next year. So
yeah, I mean, and we've got 6 prime timers, so they're going to sprinkle that black in somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. One of those primetime games. So that's an exciting thing this year. It's just like that goal.
Can't wait, man.
Exactly.
I can't wait.
I mean,
we got by the draft. We were anticipating that. We were so ready for that. Now we're just ready for the season.
Exactly. I mean, get it underway. God. Get it started.
I just don't remember, as a kid being this excited for football all the time. But man, it's amazing how football has just taken over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, football is the king of all sports, I believe.
Oh, it definitely, at least in America. I mean, everything. I mean, they make a show out of the schedule review. Yeah, they make a show out of everything.
It's crazy.
Anything people are going to watch and be excited for stuff when football comes around. And,
I mean, when it ends, it's like, ugh.
Exactly.
I can't even get into watching the USFL or the XFL or what. I can't even get into those games. It's
you try because it fills the void, but it's not the same. It's not the same at all. So, we'll be back, as always, next Wednesday. So thank you guys always for watching. Make sure to follow us on Instagram @birds_squawk. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Go Birds.